everyone, it's me, Rachel. So let's see how things are going on the homestead. Okay, I am it's Sunday, October 5th. I'm in the greenhouse and let's see what's going on. I have a ton of plants out here that I have to bring into the house, meaning I have to find places for all my house plants. So I have this one. I think it's a lily kind of thingy that grows up here. And then I have this that I planted. It still hasn't done anything, but it's getting bigger. And then I have my, I think it's like a maple leaf begonia, something along those lines. And it was not this size. When I brought it out here, it was much smaller. And that was just a couple months ago. It loves it in here, obviously. It was in my window, in my kitchen. I have not a clue where I'm going to put this. Do you see this? Do you see how big that is? I mean, it's like ginormous. And these leaves, look. Look at, the leaves kind of, let's see. Let me find a leaf that's by itself. This one's kind of by itself. So, yeah, these leaves are ginormous, you guys. Look at that. So, there's that. That one has never flowered. I don't know if it's supposed to. Maybe I should Google it. I don't know. Anyway, but this is my other begonia that I've had for years. It's never seen day or outside. It's never been outside. It's always been in a pot. And it's always been in the house until we moved here, and then I've been taking it outside. And look, it has a flower on it. It does flower quite a bit. There's another flower down here. So it gets little pink flowers on it. And I love, look at the stems. Don't they look like red tarantula legs? I don't know. Anyway, so this is doing fabulous. It's got a lot of new leaves on it. It's looking great. And then I have my begonia. No, not begonia. This is, oh my gosh. I'll remember what it is. Coleus. There we go. So this is my coleus that I grew from seed. And it looks pretty nice. It's getting a lot bigger. This is my holiday cactus. And it's still getting, oh, you guys look. Do you see this right here? It's getting a flower, getting ready to get a flower on it. And then there's another one right here. And two right here. Now I have to tell you, I had two of these and they bloomed at different times of the year. There's another one right there. So I think one of them was pink flowers and the other one was white flowers, but I just decided I would just throw them all in one pot and see what happens. Then it'll bloom twice a year, which is even cooler. So that is getting blooms on it. That's exciting. And then, oh, and it also has a whole bunch of new branches or whatever on it. This is my shamrock. And anyway, it's got flowers all over on it. It's doing really good. And here is my Wandering Jew, and it looks beautiful. I got this last summer. No, this is the second summer it's been outside. So anyway, I can't remember when I got it, but it's doing fabulous. And yeah. And then I have this, and this looks like it's not doing too well. It's got stuff coming off of it over here, but that's okay. We'll just toss it and hope for the best for the rest of it, right? The rest of it still looks like it's pretty intact. So I did transplant this because it was too big in the pot it was in, and I think the cat broke it because they do stuff like that. So we'll just see. And then I have this plant, which it is just doing fabulous. I have my avocado, which I clipped it so that it would get bushier, and I guess it kind of is, but we'll see. I don't know. Oh, and this is funny, you guys. So these are, I think, cricket neck squash or yellow squash, one or the other, and I never brought them and planted them because they were so far behind, but they are still growing. And look, they're getting like little flowers on them. Just now in October, on the 5th of October, they're getting flowers. So that's kind of funny. Now this is a African mask plant. And boy, this plant was a beauty. But do you see that little stump right there that looks dead? That's what happened last summer. I kept it out here too long. And anyway, but I read up and it sounded like it might come back. So I decided just to keep watering it and whatnot. And you guys look, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves on it now. Isn't it just gorgeous? I love this plant. Then I have my prayer plant. And kind of looks crappy a little bit, but it has a flower on it, so it must not hate it. And I have my spider plant, and look, I have a little pig in there. It's so cute. Anyway, that's Wilbur. So spider plant's doing fine. It's not making any babies right now. I did have some babies. I might still have some in the house. I don't know. I'm sure they're somewhere. Maybe. Anyway, so that's what I have going on in here. And hold on, I'll be back and I'll show you the next place. Okay, so we are outside of the back. And we have a couple of little raised beds. So this one I had put all of my mums in. A lady at the food pantry, when we first got here, I think, like it was after the fall, like maybe the winter time. Anyway, she had some from the church and they had stopped blooming and everything, and she asked me if I wanted them, and I said absolutely, of course I did, you know, mums come back. Anyway, so I have these off-white with yellow, and I have these orangey red ones, and I have some dark burgundy. There's some more dark burgundy right here, and some ones that are pink. And these ones haven't bloomed yet, but oh my gosh, I'm so loving these. I want to plant more. And I have the zinnia that I planted. It's the only one that remained, and it never even bloomed. Nothing, just that. The tomato plant, the cherry tomato, is essentially gone. Okay, so here we have my raised beds. I need to come out here and get some more cucumbers and some tomatoes. It's still going away at making cucumbers, and there's a pretty big one back in there. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, but I have a bunch of tomatoes that are blushing, so I need to get them put in. We're going to come around this way. And these tomatoes that were on this side, they still have not made any blooms. None. Okay, then I have my zucchini way down in here, and I don't know if you can see it. I think you should be able to. It's right there. I have a zucchini growing, and it's getting pretty big. I'm just letting it grow until I have to pull it. And there's a crooked neck squash right there. And let's see if I see anything else that's new. Probably not. There was a couple other zucchinis that were growing, but I don't think they made it. Because I don't see anything else. And here, who knows, maybe something will surprise me when I go to pull it all up. And I'll be like, oh wow, where'd you come from, right? And then I thought, oh, here it is. There is something growing right there. And making our way over here, I have the pole beans. And you guys, I have like, looking for them. There's flowers all over the pole beans. No pole beans. Like, it goes all the way over here. And then it vines back in over here. And I literally have not seen any pole beans. Nothing. There's more flowers. No beans. And then we're coming over here. And there's a lot of flowers, but I haven't seen anything growing here. And like I said, maybe something will shock me when it's time to pull it. And I'll be like, oh wow, where'd you come from? Now, there's another something growing right there. Doubt it has enough time to do anything, but it's there. The German pink tomatoes have got blooms on them, but as far as I can tell, they never did anything. No tomatoes on them, just blooms. And it was like only a while ago when they got the blooms. So, guessing they got planted too late. I don't know. But a lot of the leaves are getting frost. We've had a couple of cool nights, but now we're in a heat wave again. So it's been like 80 degrees during the day. And this is how far Charlie's got on making the step up to the berm. He's still got a little ways to go. Got some boards over here for him to do some more. But it's a work in progress. And can't really see a whole lot of the leaves color changing. There's some red. And I'm not sure what kind of berries these are. I'm guessing that the birds like them maybe. But there's a lot of black berries up on the tree. Might have to Google it to find out what they are. They're on these trees right here. Let's see if I can get closer to them. I wonder if you guys can hear this wind. It's getting pretty windy right here. Anyway, yeah, little black berries. Okay. And I am out here. It's really windy out here. Out here with the chickens. So you can see how they're doing. I just threw some green stuff in there for them. And so we have a Sylvie, Betty, Lucy, Goldie. Let's see if I can get the Rooster to come over. Nancy Grace! Come here, Nancy Grace. Oh, do you see him? Isn't he a pretty thing? Nancy Grace! Anybody know what kind of rooster this is? He's awful beautiful. Oh, and here's my favorite. Cheeky! Hey, Cheeky! They're busy snacking, they don't care. So we have a bunch of hiding under here too. Okay, let's see if we have any eggs today yet. We should. We've been getting, oh, look at that. So this, I think, is Cheeky's egg right here. It's kind of an army drab green. This is a light blue one. This is Betty's egg. This is a Wyandotte egg, so either Goldie or Sylvie. Then on this side, you guys look at this egg. Isn't this gorgeous? Can't wait till they get bigger. Anyway, there's that egg. I'm not sure who lays that one. And then one of them lays an egg this color. And this one is Lucy's egg. So I have 3 eggs from new girls so far and 3 eggs from old girls. So the NGs and the OGs. And it's easier for me to get to the eggs in this. So I went and I took some of their eggs the other day and put them in there to let them know that they can lay eggs in there. And it worked. So they've been laying eggs in there and it's much easier to get to. Love it. And 2 hens can lay at the same time. Okay, so I haven't showed anything on the she shed lately because nothing's been done with the she shed. So let me show you what we're doing. So right here in this area, let me back up. Spaces are tight in here, so okay. So in this area right here, Charley is making a frame. It is going to be the size of a twin size bed, and it will have big pillows all around it, so I can sit on the bed, look out the window, and read books, whatever. So this is also going to be because when my parents get here, if for whatever reason we lose power, we'll be able to sleep somebody here and here on this one, and then in the loft 2 people. So maybe my mom, my dad, and me and Charley. Dog can sleep on the floor and the cat will be at somebody's feet. Anyway, this will also double for storage because the hole underneath of this is going to be storage as well. But the way that this is wired up, we can go and connect the... Charley, say hi.
Hi.
He's hungry. He's eating a pencil, everyone.
I know, right?
I haven't fed him today. So it will double as, so we can hook it up to the generator. Eventually we want to hook it up to solar. And let's go upstairs because that part is kind of done. Not really. I do apologize. I'm afraid of heights. So when I go up the stairs, I do it very slowly. Okay, hold on.
Hello.
Who are you talking to?
Myself.
You're a dork. Okay, so we have the, hold on, I have a chair right here. And so there's the stairs. And here's the half wall for the loft. And that is the loft bed. So we put it on there to make sure it fit. We bought the mattress on a mattress sale about a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago, and it's just been sitting up here in the box. Anyway, so it fits like just perfect, and all I have to do is finish mudding, but we have to move the mattress out of the way so I can mud up there. Or yeah, so yesterday I worked in here and I mudded all this stuff right here. And we really should have left the mattress in the thing, but we didn't. So, yeah. Anyway, so I finished this thing of mud right here, and now I'm going to work on this one. We had those already, and yeah. So anyway, I got all this stuff mudded, and then over in here I got stuff mudded. I still have to do all this, and then we have to do the area over here. And let me just show you this. It's so high. There's my door. And let me go back down and I'll show you some other things. Okay, I'm back. Sorry this is so long. Okay, we have a shelf, and it's just like this cheap kind of crappy shelf, but I'm going to paint it and make it look cuter, and it's going to fit perfectly on this wall, so I can, and it has 2 open shelves plus the top of it, so I'll be able to put quite a stuff up there, so like some books, some decorations, whatever. And then this door, our goal, I love this door, you guys. It was down the street. They said we could have it. It doesn't fit in the car, so Charley carried it like, I don't know, a quarter of a mile, half a mile home, so I could have it from my she shed. So the goal is that somehow we're going to lift it up so to be off the ground a little bit and attach it to the wall and to this to make like a little bit of a block so it doesn't bother me as much when I'm going up and down the stairs. And then I'm going to put a chair here and a little table, like a side table here. Okay. And then of course we have this. All underneath here is storage. And we have a little closet under the stairs, and it's full of dusty stuff that needs to, there's like some cubby cupboards that are either going to go into the spare room or whatever. There's a small TV, and I think we're going to end up putting it right there because it's a Roku and it'll work with our Wi-Fi. So then if you're sitting in here, you'll be able to see it. If you're on that bed, you'll be able to see it. But if you're upstairs, you won't be able to see it. And then of course we have this room. So I'm going to let my mom use this for sewing. There's also area upstairs in the landing that she can use for sewing. But we have our kerosene lamps out here and whatnot, and a couple chairs that are tall enough. And yeah, we can also use this, as I said, if for some reason we lose power, we can come out here. We have a buddy heater that uses those little like the propane gas, And so it's only 204, 202 square feet in here. So that'll be plenty warm to heat it up in here. And we can also, if we do have power, but it's really super cold, we can come in here and save money by using electric kettles for water, and we can use the slow cookers and the skillets and the griddle for cooking. So we also have that option as well. Anyway, so it's a multi-purpose room, so to speak. Anyway, the cube shelves are supposed to go like up here and down there. I believe that's the thought, if they fit. And so I got them months and months and months, probably over a year ago. They've just been in the box. And so as of right now, I'm backing up. As of right now, that is where the she shed stands. And as I said, we haven't really done a whole lot. When we ended up going to the dump, as I've said in older videos, it ended up costing $300, and it was taking stuff that was in the house that was left here. And so it cost quite a bit to do that, and took a lot out of our savings account. So we didn't do anything on the she shed all summer, and we've just been doing stuff on the house. They're going to be going and doing some stuff with our road, so they are going to be putting curbs in, from what I understand. And right now they've went and they've scraped it down to the dirt, and yeah. And then we also are going to be moving this huge pile of stuff from here, using the wheelbarrow, over to the street, because they're gonna come and get this every October, and in the spring, twice a year, they'll come and get any pieces of wood, anything like that. And so this is just all this stuff when Charlie's been cleaning up the property. And so yeah, anyway, we still have tons of stuff to do, but this is we just had our 2nd year anniversary of being here. So, and we are low income, so we do things as we can. And yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and if you're still here, let me know what you think about our property that we paid $23,000 cash for. And so everything works in the house, it's just not pretty inside. Not yet. And it is 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, and we have a fenced in yard over here for the dog. I'll take you over here. Looks like Charlie dropped his glasses. You see this? I bet he has no clue where they are either. Who are you? Do you want to say hello? Tubby, come here. Come here. You just sitting out in the dirt? Hi. Tubby, get up here. Come up here. Come up here. You don't want to go up there? Say hi to everyone. Sit down. Sit. Oh, you are such a good boy. Tubby says hi to everyone. So I am going to go and we are going to play ball. Thanks for watching and I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay blessed. Bye everyone.